Right, that's on. So let's start with the shoulder. We're going to do a little bit of arm work, not too much, bit of shoulder work, and then obviously core work, back work, glutes. Oh, they're not flattering when you've got the camera facing up to you, are they? Go the other way. So take your shoulder rolls the other way. Oh. Oh. Got my music on today as well, very organised. And then with your right hand, if you can, pop it on your shoulder. But again, if it's too much, don't worry. Focus on the elbow and circle. So do be careful with this, depending on how warmed up you are, how much you've done already. If you just rolled out of bed and you're doing this, just be careful. So hopefully we're all back week after next. Oh, you keep hearing things on the news and think, oh no. Then back the other way. So as usual, do what's right for you. If you're a bit achy or you've got any issues, rest whenever you need to. Doug must be enjoying the relaxing music. He's just laying next to the thing. And let's change sides. So same again, if you can put your hand on your shoulder, do. If you can't, don't worry. Big stretches. Do you know what though, we've not been well last week. I've literally not done anything. I did Helen's yoga yesterday, and that's the first I've done since the Wednesday we finished, and I did that Thursday. I did the Thursday class, didn't I? And that's the first I've done. I've done nothing. Just I thought I had COVID, to be honest. I had a test and it was negative, thank God, but I was so ill. Yeah, and must have just been a virus and back the other way.
Yeah. You never know, do you?
No. Well, I obviously didn't go to the doctor. They had a test done because, I didn't want to be, spreading it about. I didn't go anywhere. I was too ill. Ooh. Excellent. And then we're going to go back to the right arm. Now this, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. We're going to do a full rotation and do it slow to start off with. It is quite a nice one if you've not got any shoulder issues. Ooh, did you get any crunching then? Ooh. As it goes past the ear, you can hear it, can't you?
Yeah.
Ooh. But it is a nice one. Like I say, if you've got any shoulder issues, it's probably not. But don't do it if you have. And you can go a little bit faster if you want to. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, that is what the shoulder's designed for, doing a full rotation. But and then let's go back the other way. So again, take it easy. And you may find that you can do it with one, not the other. Oh. I did have a bottle of water somewhere, but I don't know where I've put it. I'll just have to suffer. So you can go a little bit faster if you want to. Again, if you're in a really cold room, maybe not do it, or maybe warm up a little bit longer. Obviously not you, Jane, because you're not doing it with me, but if you're doing it on catch up, you can pause it and do extra. Let's change sides. So slowly to start off with, really slowly. You don't feel too bad this side, to be fair, so you can speed it up if you want to. Whee. And then let's change direction. This one wasn't as crunchy. A better sound coming from this one. Ooh.
Mine's about the same.
Is it? Then bring it down. And then we're going to interlock the fingers. So pull everything up, zip up, squeeze your bum, squeeze your tummy muscles, interlock the fingers, and we're going to round through the back. So just turn side on. So you're going to round through the back, tuck your head down, big stretch. So again, with this one, you can hold it as long as you want to. Turn the hands the other way when you're ready. Wait for the crunch. Turn them back. And then we're going to lift. So you can straighten your legs if you want to. Everything's an option. Once we get to the highest point, take your shoulders back and down. So your shoulder blades are squeezing together. Then bring the arms down. Because hopefully you'll feel it through your shoulder blades. I'm going to do 3 more. So interlock the fingers and just do them in your own time, round your back, because you might find that this is brilliant and you'll love it. And whenever you're ready, turn, oh God, did you hear that then? Turn your hands the other way. And then back again, and then lift. So shoulders back and down, and bring the arms down. Oh, it's a lovely stretch through the chest, and it's a lovely stretch in the back. 2 more. That was just my knee creaking then. We've not even started on them yet, have we? So in your own time. Oh, lovely. So now I think we are, yes, right. So now we're going to do 4 roll downs. So we're just doing normal roll downs. We're going to add the arms after. So you can bend your knees slightly if you want to. Depends on your legs, how tight and warm up they are. And we're going to pull in, chin onto your chest, and you're going to roll through the spine. Ooh, and go as far down as you want to. Ooh. And before you come back, squeeze your tummy muscles, squeeze your bum, and then come back. Oh, I've not done one of them for nearly 2 weeks. Oh, and we'll do 3 more. So squeeze, and you can stay down at the bottom and have a stretch if you want to. One of my faves, these. One of my faves, Douglas. Yeah, you've been a good boy today. What's going on? It's like a child. If he's quiet, I think there's something wrong. It's either up to something or there's something wrong. I mean, if we don't have lost count, is that 4?
I think so, yeah.
Brilliant. So we're going to come back and we're just going to do a couple more but add the arms. So I'll show you side on, it might be easier to see. So we're going to roll down, and again, legs bent if you want to. And you're going to lift one arm. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So they go forward, then we go laterally. 2, 3, 4. And then we squeeze the tummy, also squeeze the bum, and we come up. Big stretch. And we go again. So we're going to do 4 in total. So we really want the shoulders warmed up, and the back and the chest. And again, if you're struggling with your shoulder mobility, just do what feels good for you. If it hurts too much, don't do it. It may just perhaps be hurting because you're tight. But do what's right for you. I'm just going to take my jacket off. You know your body better than I do. I'll go this way this time, just in case you can't see properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then squeeze. And you can add a little back extension if you want to as you're coming up. Whatever feels good for you, make it your own. Just check my session plan while you're doing that. Good job I checked that. I'd forgot about the arm circles. That won't do, will it? Not going to forget about them. Woo. Right. Have you done, Jane?
Mhm.
Good stuff. Right, so now I'm going to turn side on. We're going to do arm circles. So tummy muscles in, shoulders back and down. And if you did want to use weights, small weights or anything, you feel free, you can do. I've got some little ones there. Not using them though. But, and we bring the arms out to the side. So ideally we want to be in like a capital T. Tummy muscles in and squeeze your bum. And we're going to circle forward. With this one, just be aware that you don't squeeze your shoulder blades up and your arms don't come down too much. It's much easier in class doing this because I can see once you start to get tired, your shoulders go up to your ears. I didn't put the magic watch on, but I'll wing it. Let me know when you get tired. Let me know when you get tired and we'll just do an extra 2 minutes after that. No, we won't really.
Yeah.
We won't. Ooh, can you feel it yet?
Yeah.
I'm feeling this because I've not done anything. And then back the other way. So keep the shoulders as relaxed as you possibly can. Tummy muscles in tight, squeezing through your bum. Oh, Doug, he's off. You on your travels, Doug? Hey, you going, baby? Ooh. Bring the arms down. Just bring them down. Don't relax them too much. Take your shoulders back and down. Zip up again, just in case we've sort of slackened off a bit. Place your palms of your hands backwards. Squeeze, and you're going to push back and come forward. So we're going to maybe push back for 1, 2, 3, 4, but come back for 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, come back for 2. So imagine you've got some resistance. Imagine you're trying to push a wall away. So we're not just going through the motions of letting the arms go. We're really back, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, back, 2, 3, 4, 1. Can we feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So like I say, we really want to be moving with purpose. Squeezing your glutes, squeezing your tummy muscles. So again, you could, if you wanted to, let me just show you, if you wanted to, you could have a couple of weights or a couple of tins of beans if you wanted to. But if you're doing it with everything pulled in and lots of resistance, you should be feeling it anyway. And again, if you're injured, you probably don't want to use weights, or if you've got any issues, lots of options. Squeezing your tummy muscles. Squeezing your bum. Just do a couple more. Put the weights down. They should sell tins, shouldn't they, that are in the shape of a dumbbell. I did have a bottle of water like that. It was quite good. And then just relax for a second, tummy muscles in, and you're going to bring your arms up into toy soldier. So again, you want to be tummy muscles pulled in. Just take your shoulders back and down. Take your elbows back and your wrists back. Take a deep breath in, squeeze everything, and then you're going to bring your elbows together if you can and squeeze. And back. Again, it needs to be done really slow. Squeezing your tummy muscle, squeezing your bum. How you going, Doug? So if possible as well, try to get the elbows to touch before the hands. When I had that shoulder injury, I couldn't even touch my elbows there. So we'll push back. So we'll make it a little bit more intense. So bring the elbows together, keeping the elbow in line with the shoulder if possible. So try not to drop down, keep it there. Then taking it back in line with the body, and then we'll squeeze it back. So squeeze the shoulder blades back and then come forward. So again, as much resistance as possible, moving with purpose. We're not just going through the motions. Everything's pulled in, everything's squeezed tight. I'm going to come to the centre. Come back this way. I'm going to come to the centre. In fact, I'll turn side on you. So I've got my elbows in line with my shoulders. My elbows touching pretty much. Take a deep breath. Lift the head. And as we exhale, we're going to pulse upwards. So pulse 2, 3, 4. Try to keep the elbows touching if possible. Squeeze your tummy muscles, squeeze your bum and pulse. 2, 3, 4. Hold it there, deep breath in and pulse. 2, 3, 4. We've got one more to do, deep breath in, squeeze and pulse. 2, 3, 4. Oh, bring the arms down. Oh, give them a little roll. We've got 4 more roll downs to do before we go on the floor. So what I want you to do with this one, Jen, I want you to roll down, have a stretch. You can put your hands under your feet if you want to, but when you come up, we're coming all the way up onto your tiptoes and have a stretch and then go down again. So just 4 more, but we're just really having a full body stretch. Enjoy. Like I said, if you want to, oh, what's that notification on there? If you want to put your hands under your feet or just stay there and have a stretch of the back, feel free. See if you can touch the ceiling. Oh, I nearly fell then. That's because I wasn't concentrating. Enjoy. Ooh. Have you done? Perfect. We're going to roll down, come to the end of your mat with the mat in front of you, and we're going to roll down and go into plank. So tummy muscle in, shoulders back and down, chin onto your chest. Let's roll down. I should have said actually, shouldn't have on your fourth one go into plank. So come into your plank position. You can either come up into extended arm plank, tummy muscles in, heels pushed away, hands are under the shoulders. Or if that's too much for your wrists, come onto your forearms. You can have your knees down, whichever feels right for you. The light was in my eyes then. I'm not going to do this because I can't see the clock. So that's not me getting out of it. I'll let you know when we've done about 50 seconds, Jane.
Oh, okay.
See, I'm saving you really. I'm saving you from yourself not doing it, because if I was doing it, I wouldn't be able to see. I've done about 30-ish, give or take. Give or take the odd 10. So a few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Then sit yourself back. I'm just going to turn side on now actually, because I think that might be better. So sit yourself back onto your heels. Stretch your fingertips away. If you were doing it on your extended arms, give your wrists a little shake, a little stretch. Oh, excellent. And then we're going to come into box position. So we're just going to have, excuse me, a stretch first. So round your back, tucking your head in, and then arch the back. So as you arch the back, don't sink your chest down into your shoulders. Keep the arms long and strong, then arch and look up. Hopefully you get a bit more of a stretch, because I used to think I was really arching my back and stretching it, and it wasn't. All I was doing that. So round the back, lengthening through the arms. You're sort of almost lifting the hands off the floor. And then when you take it the other way, keep the arms strong, long. We're not sinking with the chest, we're just arching the back and we're looking up. Let's just do one more each way. Perfect. And then we're coming back into the box position. So I'm just going to show you first. So into the box position, and we're going to lift the right hand and the left knee, and we're just going to hover. So we're going to lift the right hand and the left knee and squeeze your tummy muscles as tight as you can. We're trying not to move, but I know we're moving. I just need to put the watch on for this. The format's changed on this stopwatch, I don't like it. So another few seconds and then change. So this time lift the left hand and the right knee if you can. If it's too much, just lift the hand or just lift the knee. Squeezing your tummy muscles tight. So we really want to be pulling in through the abs, squeezing your glutes, trying to stop that wobble. And we're trying to look forward, not down like I was just doing then. Have a little breather, so sit back, have a stretch. Ooh. And then we're going to go again. So we're going to, let me just see if you can still see me, Jane. Oh. It's in trouble when you're up standing, then you're on the floor. So back into the box position. We're going to go with the right hand and the left knee again. So we're just lifting. It's similar to bulldog. Hover, hover, squeezing your tummy muscles, squeezing your bum, especially if you start to wobble. And change, so change sides, lifting the left hand, lifting the right knee, looking in front. I'm looking in the mirror now to see how much I'm wobbling. Ooh, quite a bit. And relax, so just sit back, ooh, little stretch. And again, give your wrists a bit of a stretch because we are still going to be doing a little bit more work in the box position. So we're going to do Superman. I'll turn side on. So again, we want to have that back flat if possible, tummy muscles pulled in. So try not to arch with this one. We really want everything's pulled in tight. We're in the box position, so the wrists under the shoulders, knees under hips. Oh, so let me check I don't kick the wall. Oh, I do a bit, but never mind. So we're going to lift the right arm and extend it and lift the left leg. And obviously, if you can only do arm or leg, it's absolutely fine. So lift the thumb up, thumbs up, and we're going to go out, 2, 3, 4. I can't fully extend my leg because I'm kicking the wall. Squeeze everything and then come in, 2, 3, 4. Now you can come in all the way in and have a little rounding of the back, but then we come back to flat back, and we go out, 2, 3, 4, and then come in. So we'll turn this way. So keep going. So it's out, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze and bring it in. So as you come in, squeeze your tummy muscles. Imagine you've got like a fishing reel in there, reeling it in. And you can come all the way in if you want to. And then out. But as we extend out, we've just rounded the back to come in. As we extend out, we keep the back flat. We don't want to overarch and lift the arm up. We want that arm, wrist in line with shoulder. So keep going. Just on the right arm, left leg at the minute. Oh, sun's come out. That's good because I put my washing out. Which is unusual because normally when I put my washing out it rains. So just stay on this side for now. So it's really slow and controlled, and you're stretching. And ideally, we want to keep the core, the body, as still as we possibly can. So have a little breather. Again, sit back, have a stretch. Ooh. Give the wrists a shake just before we do the other side. So we'll turn this way. So we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. And again, it may feel totally different on this side. There's no, we usually different flexibility and mobility. So wrists under shoulder, knees under hips. We're lifting the left arm and the right leg. So tummy muscles in tight. Thumbs up, and we go out, 2, 3, 4. Lengthen the legs, squeeze the tummy muscle, squeeze the bum. Deep breath in, squeeze, and we're reeling it back in, 2, 3, 4. So you can come all the way in and have a little rounding of the back if you want to. But as we extend, 2, 3, 4, we don't arch the back, we don't lift and look up, we lengthen, pushing the heel away and come in, 2, 3. Keep going. So the wobblier you are, the more you need to squeeze and hold everything in. I can hear Doug snoring down there. Don't you thinking it's me? My heavy breathing. A few more seconds. And relax. So again, sit yourself back, have a stretch. Ooh. We're going to do one more, but we're going to leave that. We're going to go on our backs because I want us to have a bit of a stretch and just do a bit of bridge work just to counteract the stretch. So come on to your back. I'm going to turn that light off actually because I keep getting a reflection on it. I don't know. Oh, it's a bit dark, isn't it, without the light on? Right, I'll keep it on. I'll keep it on. So just come on to your back and hug your knees in. Can you see me, Jane?
Yeah,
oh,
I
good.
can see, yeah.
Oh, good.
Just.
Good. So just hug your knees in and rock from side to side. Give your back a little bit of a roll because we've done. That's better. Take your arms out into the cross position. Take your knees to the right and your head to the left. So again, if you wanted to, you could pull your knees down with your right hand, push your left shoulder down. And then change sides. Knees to the left, right arm out. Back to the centre. So I'm going to bring the legs to tabletop. So that's not there, it's not there. Knees in line with hips, ankles in line with knees, you can't quite see them. Tummy muscles pulled in tight. I want you to bring your hands to your temples, and you're not yanking your head up in any way. We're looking up at the ceiling. I'll keep your eyes closed with the lights are on. Take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to come up, 2, 3, 4, and down for 2. So up, 2, 3, 4, down for 2. So try to keep the elbows wide. If you do find that it hurts your neck or it's a bit much, you can put your hands behind your head for support, but don't yank your head doing that. So keep going with that one. I'll put the magic watch on. So if I do lose you, Jane, make sure you have a couple of minutes relaxation.
Yeah.
Just to get you out of fight or flight and come into repair and relaxed. And it's the best part of the class, obviously. So keep going with these. Got my watch on. Where's it go? Yeah. And again, it's all about control. It's all about doing it nice and slow, being nicely controlled. Squeezing. A couple more seconds, but you're going to keep the legs at tabletop. Excellent. So we're going to hold it here. If you need a little rest while you watch, it's absolutely fine. You're going to hold it here with your head up. Legs are still at tabletop. And then we're going to drop the right toe for about no quicker than 2. So it's 1, 2, squeeze, back, 2, down, 2, up, 2. So we're alternating, but we're keeping the shoulders, head and shoulders lifted if we can. And again, obviously, if your head's starting to hurt, bring them down. Squeezing at your tummy muscles, looking up. Down, down, lift, lift. Down, down, lift, lift. Have a go. Squeezing. We'll turn this way, see if that's... We'll lift it up, and it's down, down, lift, lift, down, down, lift. Squeezing your tummy muscles as tight as you can, especially on the way back. I'll put the magic watch on. I need to change this, it's gone, I don't prefer it on digital. I don't know if that'll pick up that, but Doug's snoring like mad. Let's see what's next on the agenda. Oh, bridge, not done that yet, have we? Are we feeling it, Jane?
Oh, definitely.
Good. Quite a good one, isn't it? I did 2, that was enough. Few more seconds. Perfect. And then hug your knees in. So hug your knees in, have a little rock from side to side, just release your back. Ooh. And then we're going to bring the feet to the floor, anywhere you want to. Zip up, really pull in, really squeeze your bum tight. Take a deep breath in. Push your shoulders into the floor, and as you exhale, squeeze your bum and let's come up into bridge. So squeeze through your glutes, your bum. Push up, shoulders into the floor if possible. Can you take a deep breath in? Can you squeeze? Can you go a little bit higher? Don't worry if you can't. And then we're going to slowly come down, rolling through the spine preferably, rather than whacking your back on the floor. So roll down and get your bum about 1 inch from the floor and come back up. So roll slowly, squeeze and come back up. So we're going to do about 10 of these. Now I've just gone up onto my heels, I'll just show you. So you can go onto your heels or you can go onto your toes, whatever feels right for you, or you can stay on the soles of your feet, whatever feels good for you. And obviously, if bridge isn't working for your back, don't do it. Squeeze. So when you've done 10, round about 10, you can hug the knees in, have a little rock from side to side. Your favourite one. And then we're just going to go back up again. Now this is optional. We're going to go back up. I'm going to try to lift the right leg. Oh, I nearly said and then the left, and then we'll bring you down, then we'll lift the left. But what I want you to focus on, so if I lift my left leg, I'm keeping my hips up high. Try not to dip the hips. So we really want the hips to stay up in line. So bring yourself up into bridge. Squeeze your tummy muscle, squeeze your bum. And if you want to, we'll lift the right leg. So squeezing, lifting the hips up. Try not to drop down. Remember to breathe. Deep breath in, squeeze your glutes, lift and change whenever you're ready. Lift the left leg if you want to. This is an option. If it's too much, just stay on both legs. Deep breath in, squeezing your glutes, lift. Excellent, bring it down. Slowly come down. Got one more bridge option. Deep breath in, squeeze your bum, shoulders into the floor. As you exhale, come up. So you can bring your feet a little bit closer if you want to. You can come up onto your toes, you can go onto your heels. Now if you want, you can take your right arm above your head and then your left and alternate. So because your hips, let me move down here a bit, because your hips are elevated, you sort of get a little bit lower into the floor with your shoulders. Now if you feel like you've done enough on your shoulders, it's fine, but it is quite a nice sort of workout, stretch, squeezing, lifting. Let's do a few more. Like I say, you can come up onto your toes, onto your heels, whatever feels good. Or if that's too much, just lie flat on your back and have a little stretch. Let's do a few more before we lie down. And then when you feel like you've had enough, just lie yourself on your mat or on your towel, your blanket. Take a deep breath in. Lift both arms above your head, point your toes and stretch. So imagine someone stretching your body, pulling your toes away, pulling your arms away. Stretch, stretch, stretch and relax. Do that one more time, deep breath in and lengthen, lengthen. Relax, and then bring your arms to the side of your body. Just close your eyes. I'm just going to talk you through a little bit of a breath pattern that hopefully, if you've got time to do, you'll stay for about 3 or 4 minutes. So beneficial. I mean, I've always been a big believer in doing your deep breather for years now, and obviously everyone's sort of realising now how important it is. So lie yourself down. Now I'm going to give you this breath pattern, and if it's too much, drop it down. If it's not enough, take it up. But it's a really good breath pattern for anxiety, stress, just relaxing if you can't sleep. So close your eyes. I'm going to inhale for a count of 4. I'm going to hold for 7. I'm going to exhale for 8. And I'm going to talk you through the first few sets, and then I'll just switch the video off. But if you can, if you've got the time, just stay for a minimum of 3 or 4 minutes. It'll take you out of fight or flight mode, and it'll bring you into relax and repair, which is, it's so good for us. And it's so good as women of a certain age to well, not just women of a certain age, but to stop producing cortisol. It has too much of it has quite a negative impact on our bodies. Lots of different reasons, which I won't go into now. But anyway, so inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're going to exhale. And as you exhale, I want you to feel every muscle relaxing into the floor. So you can exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we go again. We inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And we hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to leave you with that breath pattern. And again, if it's too much, just bring it down. But each time you exhale, just feel any tension that you may still have in your shoulders or your back. Just feel it disappear as you exhale. And I will see you all next week. Well done, everyone.